This week on Couple Up.
When we met that time, it was like something else sparked there.
To me, he's very handsome. Since then, life has not been the same. Pray and have faith and work it out.
It was love at first sight.
I'm a woman who knows what I want.
As I see this girl, I get real nervous.
Just seeing him smile. Wow.
Honestly, she's my best friend.
In order to make a relationship work, you need to compromise. Without trust, there can be no relationship.
If it's one thing, I really love children.
It was the way he looked at me, it made me blush.
I'm ready to spend the rest of my life with him.
I grew up in church and he got saved under the ministry I was at. And well, he came in after. And well, we were just normal friends, not really interested in each other because I was actually a child still, probably about 12.
Yeah.
And he was a bit older. And yeah, we didn't really think nothing about each other like that. But as time goes by, well, I think he would continue it.
Yeah, well,
that part.
You know, when God have his plan, nothing could stop it. I knew her for years, going to church, the same church, and I never, thought anything about her. And I was in a lot of relationships before, and never seemed to work out. I got a lot of broken heart. I cried a lot. I was a person very committed, and one day I just gave up on looking, and I said, Lord, you take over. I apparently what I'm looking for is not good enough for me. So I just say, you just send the right person for me. And with that, we met at same church in a rally at Plumita. And
we were much older then.
Yeah, much older. Years passed, 5, 6 years, and when we met that time, it was like something else sparked there.
Yeah.
So from there, we exchanged numbers. Well, at that time, phone came out. So exchange numbers, and we chat, we call, and that's how it started.
Godwin is quiet and he's a respectable person. He respects others. And well, of course, to me, he's very handsome. But the fact that he was just a decent young man and he was just polite, and the fact that he respects people. Yeah.
I mean, she, ever since I know her in church, she's a worship leader. So I love to hear her sing. And I mean, as I said from the beginning, I never looked at her like that before. But for the time God sparked something there, there's something different. I saw her differently in where she sings. Every time she sings, it's like she's singing for me. I put it personal, And, I mean, she know that I'm a very emotional person. I get very emotional for any little thing. That's me. So she know that I am very, sensitive. And of course, well, you can see that she is very beautiful. Never change.
Was when he proposed is one for me. I wasn't expecting it. It was for my birthday, and everybody there, family, friends, and one time to cut the cake now, and I go in to drink I see this ring in the glass. I was like, what is this? And everybody else started screaming. And I still kind of, what's going on here? And then when I turn around, he on his knees, and it was special to me because I mean, it's what I wanted, is what a girl would dream about. And to know that he wanted to make this step with me, that was a memorable moment for me. The biggest one was when I was diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer in 2014. That was a blow to both of us. You know, I wasn't expecting it. I had a surgery done. I was waiting for results, and I wasn't even thinking cancer, you know. And then we got the news, and we were devastated. Of course, nobody wants to be diagnosed with cancer. And since then, life has not been the same. It's very challenging for both of us. We have 2 children. At the time when I was diagnosed, my eldest daughter was 4 years old. And after being diagnosed, I became pregnant. So in the challenge with cancer now, I become pregnant. And there were a lot of decisions that we had to make, and they were pretty difficult. But the main thing was keeping our eyes focused on God to see us through, and He has been doing that since up till now. And yeah, that was the biggest challenge, and it still is.
Through this ordeal when she was first diagnosed, one of the challenge for me was being patient. Why I say being patient is that it's hard for me. It was hard for me to accept that she was diagnosed with cancer. I didn't take it too well, you know. And after going to the doctor, and they did a sort of test on her, waiting on the results was like just overbearing, you know. You months passing and you're not getting nothing. It's like, yes, there's no next couple of weeks, or it'll take a while. And you know, cancer is something that if you don't take care of it one time, that's it. And after waiting so long, when she finally did a pregnancy test and she found out that she was pregnant, then I had to bow my head, and you know, I had to go before the throne and you know, tell God that I was sorry, because in the midst He was doing something, and you know, I wasn't patient. You know, so if He was showing us that if they did the test and they started on chemo one time, what would have happened? That child would have. You understand? So through it all, He say, I know what I'm doing. You just need to trust me, you know?
I have faith. One thing I've realized lately is that couples, they're not fighting for their marriage. They're giving up really easy, you know. And this challenge with the cancer, we have gone through a lot, and I have done a lot of research, and I actually read that a lot of couples, they divorce or they broke up because the spouse left them because it's too stressful for them. And I would encourage couples to stick it out and pray and have faith and work it out. Don't give up easily. God created marriage, and He is love. He knows how to deal with it. Go to Him when you have a problem. Seek God's face to fix the problem. Don't try and do it on your own. You know, be there for each other. Listen to your spouse. You know, sometimes you might think, that's a small thing, you know, but no, if it means something to your spouse, see if you could fix it, you know. That is my encouragement. Fight for your marriage. Don't give up easy.